Welcome. You are watching Pro Forma, a channel that has hundreds of mind-blowing stories what are shockingly true. Stay with us to dive in the most incredible and twisted real-life scenarios. The story we want to tell you today became world-known in 2018, and many considered it as a fiction. Few people could believe that a simple village man from Africa who spoke poor English was able to trick a serious Dubai bank for the amount of over $200 million, just by pretending to be a black magician. More than that, this man has never spent a day in jail for his actions. How did this even happen? Watch this video to find out. In August 1995, Foutanga Sissoko came to Dubai Islamic Bank for a car loan. The conversation about it took place with the bank manager at the time, named Mohammed Ayoub, who positively approved the loan. Overwhelmed, Foutanga invited Mohammed to his house for a dinner. He told him that actually he was a black magician and could double any amount of cash. Agreeing to an experiment and suspecting nothing, bank employee brought a certain amount of money to a house of Sissoko for the next visit. Later, a magical performance was played in front of Mohammed, during which the money actually doubled. Confident in magical abilities of his new friend, and passionately dreaming of getting rich, our trustful bank employee made 183 transfers into Sissoko's accounts around the world. And this is only from 1995 to 1998. The only one thing that Mohammed didn't know is that Sissoko left to New York right after the magical performance and opened an account in Citibank, where some of the transferred money went. To make more safe money shifts from Dubai to US, Foutanga married a woman who was an employee in Citibank, and also paid her more than $500,000 for the help. With the money constantly arriving to his account, Sissoko could finally realize his goal of starting an airline serving West Africa. He purchased 2 older Boeing 727s and a used Hawker Siddeley 125. Sissoko made a serious mistake in July 1996, when he attempted to purchase 2 Huey helicopters from the Vietnam War. These helicopters required a special export license since they might be modified to gunships. In an attempt to hurry up things, Sissoko's crew offered a customs officer a $30,000 pay. Instead, they were arrested. And Interpol issued a warrant for Sissoko's arrest too. He was caught in Geneva, where he'd gone to open another bank account. But his imprisonment didn't last long and he was ultimately pulled out for $20 million. After receiving a freedom again, Sissoko immediately started wasting all of his money in Miami. He rented 23 properties, bought roughly 35 expensive cars, including Mercedes and Jaguars for his defense team, married more wives, and donated $1 million to charity each month. Sissoko spent $500,000 in one jewelry store alone, and hundreds of thousands in others. In one men's clothing store he spent more than $150,000. In one case he gave $413,000 to a high school band that needed money to travel to New York for a Thanksgiving Day parade. Because of his charity movements he became a Miami celebrity. When Sissoko's case eventually came to court, he was sentenced only to 43 days in jail and $250,000 fine. After completing just half of his prison term, he was granted early release in exchange for donating $1 million to a homeless shelter. He was then sent to Mali to spend the rest of his sentence under house arrest. Back home though, he was greeted like a hero. During this same period, auditors at the Dubai Islamic Bank realized something had gone wrong. When news spread that a large sum of money was missing from it, people rushed to the bank to get out their savings. The government had to step in to help in order not to break the stability of other banks. Sadly, Mohammed Ayoub, a bank manager, was found guilty of theft and sentenced to 3 years in prison. At the same time, Sissoko never faced justice for his actions. For 12 years, Sissoko was a member of parliament in Mali, and this gave him immunity from prosecution. He was protected by the fact that Mali has no extradition treaty with any other country. Foutanga Sissoko died in 2021 at the age of 79, without getting any punishment. Thank you for watching this video. And if you like it, be sure to hit that subscribe button and follow for more.